All right, 7.6. This is the new update for Paladins, and we're gonna watch it live. This is a video now instead of a showcase. Let me just take that donation bar over there. Put this.
Greetings, champions. Welcome to Year 7
Oh,
and
what
the
the
Wild Horde update. This year, our goal is to honor Paladin's long and diverse history while evolving what players can expect from the realm going forward. From the return of trials to large-scale item store changes and a whole lot of dragons, let's hop right into it.
Okay.
Hi all, it's Chamomile, your UI UX designer, here at Evil Mojo. Trials is back, after a year on hiatus, now reworked and improved. We appreciate players' patience as the team dug in and pushed to truly redefine what a modern version of Trials could look like. From the moment players enter the Trials menu, you'll be met with familiar sights with major changes.
Okay.
Quests are now included within the Trials menu, allowing you to track all activities from one convenient location. Swapping over to the Trial-specific tab, you'll see we have remodeled the map and menu to be easier to navigate. There are 8 hubs, 7 of which contain 9 challenges.
1 crystal.
These challenges have been re-envisioned to make them more freeform and fun to complete, allowing
New
players
chest up
more
there?
room to express themselves. In addition, the ticketing system has been completely removed. Now, whenever a trial hub
Well, it took a
opens,
few
all of its
years.
challenges are available to be progressed and completed at once. No need to specifically unlock. You'll begin earning progress right away. The remaining hub is a completion
That's a new
hub,
chest, yeah.
which rewards
Challengers.
unique cosmetics for those who manage to complete previous challenges and hubs. This means grinding out every new set of trials can lead to more crystals, more rewards, and bragging rights. In addition, trials have become easier to track at the end of the match, with the list merged with quests to have a single clear view of everything you can do in the realm. We're so excited for players to get their hands on this.
When can we see it while we're playing the game? That's
We've
what's
also made some
really...
significant changes to the event pass starting in Wild Horde. Passes will now have 36 levels and rewards.
Eventful
for the
skin
pass with the same
chest.
crystal price. Progression through an event pass is also adjusted to have an XP curve more befitting of the
Same
earlier
price, more
rewards.
levels.
Our goal with these changes is to allow
And
for
a
similar amount of
curve
effort
of
while
XP.
rewarding players more. This also leads us to a shift in how we distribute rewards in the event pass, introducing eventful chests.
Okay.
Instead of having cosmetics in a specific order, we're introducing special chests of each cosmetic type. These chests will contain the same cosmetics we always award in each new event pass, but now, which you unlock when, is up to the roles. The Eventful Skins chest will contain 4 new skins.
It's
2
so
versions of
Grover,
2
that's in
color
the title.
skins as you become accustomed to. Cosmetics of different types, such as avatars, sprays, and death cards, will also have their own chests. To be clear, these chests only contain the rewards for the current event pass, and players will unlock
Okay.
exactly the number of chests as there are new cosmetic rewards in the pass. This change makes the way you earn new content in Paladins more consistent via chests, and also allows more flexibility in how our event passes reward players. We've also made event pass rewards more generous, including 50 more crystals and 60,000 more gold each pass.
Speaking of cosmetics, here's a sneak peek at the upcoming skins. Adventuring across the realm, Grovis Grover is a dragren whose parents encourage him to meet new people and explore his place in the world. Scavenged axe in hand, he is determined to make a difference in fights he's only begun to discover along his journey. Chaos
Alright.
Grovos, meanwhile, is a version
And a
of Grovos
recolor.
that follows down a darker path in pursuit of riches that define a dragon's power. Speaking of power, Flameborn Jace is an adventurer much more experienced in traversing the realm, offering his help to the highest bidder. His
Omen.
skills can
Oh,
seem
I was
wasted
like,
on
what
such
is
work,
this?
but he still has a kind heart, meaning he will often help out those who cannot afford. Frostborn Jace is a version much more chilled out and comfortable in a realm that now has many descendants of dragons roaming its surface.
Not my most
Perhaps
favorite
these
skin.
two could get along after all.
Now, on to another
Oh.
major feature update. We've spent most of 2023 away from the item store, listening to player feedback and experimenting with how to both bring back beloved aspects of the older item store while making this next era
Older.
fresh and enjoyable for all players. That journey led us to where we are now, as we're making the largest item shop change since Tigron's Tale. by
In-hand
adding
weapons.
4 additional item options to the store.
So, direct
That's right.
and
Each type of
blast.
item now has been expanded to 5.
And abilities.
Alongside a new store
Oh,
look to better
dude,
display
what?
those items. These new items also come with some massive shakeups of the existing lineup, so let's go type by type. For the defense type, Haven has been split into 2, introducing armor plating and arcane warding. 2 defense items with familiar effects in new ways. Armor plating will protect you against a champion's in-hand weapon, while arcane warding reduces damage taken from
That's the
abilities.
same.
This harkens back to the blast
What's
shield
Sentinel?
while making the counters clearer and effects cleaner. These both scale slightly higher than Haven to feel even more impactful. Meanwhile, Resilience has been quite a strong buy regardless of composition due to the prevalence of crowd control effects. We still want these frustrating effects to be counterable, but felt a similar dynamic would make CC feel more engaging, so we're splitting it into 2 new items, Sentinel and Unbound. Sentinel will provide players with a small shield on elimination while also protecting players from slows and knock effects. Unbound, meanwhile, counters
Slows and
all
knockups.
the other crowd control effects for those champions that really irk you. Guardian has also received a significant buff to closely fall behind Wrecker, allowing teams to
Wait.
counterbuy and weigh risks versus rewards.
So they just separated
As
and one of
changes
them
are
they gave
made
him a
to the balance
shield.
around Stealth this update, Illuminate has now been retired after a long and infrequently purchased life. In utility, most items are having minor balance adjustments based on the larger item economy, with prices coming down for most.
New kill to heal called
However, the
Bloodbath.
new utility item plays with the economy in ways we've not allowed before.
Gain 10
Horde
credits
is an
every
item
15
that ramps
seconds.
up over time to challenge players to make
Gain
smart
5 credits
choices
on getting
as to
elimination.
if
So
or
it's
when to
both!
purchase it, providing 10 credits and scaling
Well, I mean,
time intervals,
it's not
as well
really-
as a 5 credit per elimination bonus. This means Horde can be used to come back from credit deficits or snowball into strong middle games. However,
I mean,
it does
but-
take up one of your 4 precious item slots, so be careful not to overinvest and end up weaker in the late game. Healing as an item type has had a very volatile history, and we aim to address that by
Cauterize
both
is
adopting
passive,
community
so.
feedback as well as giving some much needed love to our weaker items. Life Rip and Veteran have both been given small price increases, but
They're gonna have to let
significant
us
buffs
get
to their
5
effects,
items.
as Life Rip is now doubling in strength and Veteran is increasing to 7%.
Double life
Meanwhile,
rip.
Kill to Heal has been the strongest
Veteran's
purchase for
stronger.
many in the type for a while, and we wanted to recraft it into something that made more sense for that.
Kills heal you
Bloodbath
and
is the
eliminates.
new item replacing
Eliminations
Kill to
heals
Heal,
you and the
where
ally who
kills
got the
still
kill for
heal you
200.
the same amount, but eliminations heal you and the ally who got the killing blow. This version is much more expensive at 300.
I like that. That's an item from the old
so players will have to truly
new
capitalize
store.
on its value. It also does not truly
Old Veteran is
You're welcome.
back, boy.
This new healing item is a twist on a classic. Meditation joins as the cheapest option of the type with a focus on healing out of combat. Old veterans may remember, but this new version now heals smaller percentages of max health every 0.25 seconds, emphasizing optimizing when you escape and how long you can stay out of the fray.
Doesn't matter. Still
Not to
better
be
if you're
left
playing
out,
Yagos and
Rejuvenate is
whatnot.
receiving
This is
another
fucking
price increase
fantastic.
to balance it out with these new additions. Finally, the offense type sees some price reductions of Deft Hands and Wrecker,
Price
as well as
reduction?
a brand new version of an aggressive pass option,
Which
Trigger
means
Sense.
it's
This
Trigger
item
Sense.
enables players to go on kill streaks, providing a damage buff for 5 seconds after elimination. We know this type of item hasn't made a ton of headway in the past, but with the split of Haven and some meta changes, this item feels like one that many can find value in.
at 200
Commenting on
credits.
this, we are raising the starting credit amount in Siege and similar queues to 500 credits to allow
And
for
now we
more
start off with
flexibility
more
in early
credits.
purchases. We're so excited to let players experiment and provide feedback on all of these changes. We hope you all enjoy this next iteration of items.
Some may have noticed us making changes to the loadout
Damn!
screens over the past few updates, and now you get to know one of the reasons why.
I know who's going to be
Paladins
happy
is all
about that.
its customization, and for a long while we had heard players wanted to bring more builds into games, so we're expanding the amount of slots from 6 to 9.
I
We
mean,
hope this allows you to bring more loadouts into new modes and have more options on hand
pretty
for certain
good.
compositions.
Welcome to Champion Balance.
But
I'm
considering
your
we only
Mojo
have
Success,
3
and
talents-
I'm here to walk you through the changes we have in store for 7.1. This year, our goal is to put out more frequent balance passes. Our first patch of the year focuses on several flank champions, as well as some outliers in other classes. The full list
Flanks?
of changes will be online, but let's highlight a few of them now. Let's start with Caspian. Our beloved rogue has indeed been
Caspian.
training till nothing was left, so we are reining him in by reducing his damage and control capabilities. We are doing a partial revert of Caspian's love changes from 6.6, requiring his gun to use 2
Okay.
ammo again. His rogue's tempo ability is replacing its stun with a slow, and having its damage reduced. Caspian's ultimate, Storm of
Okay, I
Blades,
like that.
is also seeing a slight damage and duration reduction. Finally, Measured Cadence requires 4 ammo expended to activate again, and It's Got Some Heft will no longer increase War's range. All of these come together with the goal of Caspian having fewer opportunities to be a rose's thorn in everyone's sides.
Okay, so they
7
They
on the
made
other
it
hand,
half-half.
has not been the executioner everyone fears recently, so we're here to remedy that. To start, we're making several changes to his heavy SMG. Burst mode damage is increased to 150 per bullet. Automatic mode damage is increased to 235 per bullet, but is getting its
He just
effective
grappled
damage
into
to
the
70,
fucking
and
air.
will have heavier damage fall off past that range. Mag dump mode is getting a slight range increase to make it more viable at point blank range. 7 spring loaded talent is getting its cooldown reduction on explosive dodge removed entirely,
Oh,
and we're rebuffing his The Knight card back to null
Old
point
Siege
scaling to
Beyond?
compensate. We are also removing the damage penalty, charge penalty, and cooldown adjustment from 7's overcharge talent to allow some of his older playstyles to flourish again. We are hoping these changes will allow 7 to enter matches as a cerebral terror once more. Our Princess Leon has not commanded presence for a while now, and we wanted
Well, I
to
thought they
grace her
buffed
with some
Leon,
changes that would bring her in line
buffed
with the
Nimble.
more modern paladins. Her base health is being increased to 2150, and her heirloom rifle is gaining both damage and effective range. We've heard concerns around backline damage champions lacking luster, and this should help Leon act as one more successfully in the right compositions. We'll continue to monitor our damage class throughout 2024 and see how we can bring some spice back to this role. A character who is situationally strong but lacking in consistency is Terminus. We wanted to give him more opportunities to be active in combat and reward him for using different parts of his kit more often. Calamity Blast will now increase Power Siphon's recharge rate by 25% for 4 seconds. This effect can stack up to 5 times, potentially giving Terminus a significant uptime increase on his main defensive tool. Finally, Ying took charge with True Healing on her ultimate and shattered the realm. We heard player feedback on this and have removed this effect from Illusory
no
Rift.
way! Nobody said
But we
anything
still
about
wanted
it.
to give it some punch. Instead, Illusory Rift will now cleanse allies and give 1 second of crowd control immunity on activation. This means that it does remove anti-healing effects from allies
I
on
guess.
cast, but you can still reapply anti-healing to players healed by Illusory Rift and have it.
So you
effect.
can use
We know
her
supports
ult
remain a
counter
concern
stuff
for
like
dedicated
Sarah's ult.
players, and we will be taking further looks in subsequent updates.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more info as the Wild Horde update approaches.
That's
PTS
it.
will be live sometime next week, and we'll have more info
Next
to share
week?
about future updates, including the next rank season and more coming in 7.2. See you all in the realm.
So rank season is coming at 7.2, not at 7. There's already comments 2 hours. Wait, because it's a premiere. Let's see what people say. Let's go up here. This is all, bruh, that was BS. Bruh, that was it. This game will die in beta. It's not in beta, buddy. What a shitty patch. Let's read the patch notes, guys. Well, not only Zergo's not getting any major content once again in the Draconic theme update, you're buffing one of his most unfair and hard counters. Who's he talking about? It? Omen? Because it ain't Grover, that's for sure. Yeah, we got update notes. All right, so let's take a short look at it. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, your rank season is starting at 7.2 and not right now. So it means that right now, if you're still trying to get GM, guess what? You still have a chance to get it, which is, I guess, pretty great. UI. We've revisited the Trials UI. Okay, so that's just talking about the UI changes from the missions. They fused them together, the quests with the Trials. I'm still waiting for us to be able to see the missions while we're in game. That would be fantastic. I mean, I'm not shitting on anybody's work or anything. I'm just saying that that would definitely be something we've been asking for a very long time. Like if I'm in a match, I wish I could know if there's specific things that I have to do and if they are counting, right? Because that's always been an issue, but maybe in the future. Trails has a total of 8 hubs, 1 completionist, and 7 challenges. The completionist is unlocked by completing all various challenges. Okay, so you complete 7 lines, which I'm guessing they open for the first 2 weeks of the Trials update. 2 hubs unlock each week. Okay, so each week, 2 of them unlock. Challenge list contains 9 challenges. So it's 3 challenges per reward. 3. So there's 9 missions in each trial. There's no longer any tickets whatsoever. You complete the first 7, and the last one will be unlocked with probably better rewards. For what I saw there on the video, apparently there's now new chests in there. I'm imagining these chests, based on how they specifically mentioned exclusive rewards on the trials. I'm imagining they might create some like recolors to some skins that already existed, similar to what they did just right now with the, the Soul Eater Genos and so on, where you have to complete all the trials, and then you'll have that last set of 9 missions to do with 3 rewards, and one of them might be that, or it might be inside of that chest that we spoke of just in a bit. Rewards, Completionist Hub. 3 rewards based on what percentage of trials you have completed in the Activate set. 3 rewards based on what percentage of trials you have completed in. So wait, I can still do the last hub, but it depends on how many I've already completed before? Is that it? Or is that just like, it's like a hub where if I complete like 3 different trials, 3 full trials of 9 missions each, it gives me a reward. So I'm a bit confused. They didn't really explain that one. 3 rewards in each hub, split in groups of 3 challenges. These challenges are much more freeform than all their set, allowing mostly any champion or class to complete them. So this is something that when we were on the SC, we discussed. We even completed a form because there was definitely missions that just didn't make any sense whatsoever for them to be there, and how people were super upset about them. So this is actually great. It means that they did listen. Challenges spoils chest. Oh, there we go. All new cosmetics for the current set of trials will now be in an exclusive chest. So I was right. This chest will be available throughout the hubs, but the number matching the new items available. That makes sense, because if there's one thing I fucking hate the games sometimes do, is they create 5 cosmetics and then give you 3 chests. And there's no other way to obtain these chests. You just have to maybe get them in the future. I hate that. That's fucked up. And that was a bit of an issue with the viewer points, the viewer store, where imagine you couldn't make enough viewer points fast enough without spending any viewer points. You couldn't make them fast enough to then buy the brand new skin that would come over exclusive to the bounty store. You just couldn't. It was fucked up. I was super upset. Like, I have been saving all this money, playing every day, collecting every mission, getting every trial, event pass, and everything possible, getting those viewer points, watching streams, and then a skin comes out with a way higher price than all the money that we could have collected. That's fucked up, right? And this would be the similar situation. If there's like 5 cosmetics and there would be 3 chests, it would be the exact same fucking thing. So I'm glad that at least they did that. Crystals. Trials will now contain 175 crystals throughout the hubs. Combined with changes being made to event pass and daily logins, that'll be the most earnable crystals we've ever had in a long time. Great to hear that. It means that they're finally listening to the part where me and a bunch of people complained about the lack of rewarding players for playing your game. Because even though, yeah, you still want people to spend money, if people don't feel rewarded for playing your game, they're going to leave. So there's not going to be anybody spending money in a game that has low amount of players, because most people who left didn't feel rewarded for playing it. Event passes now have 36 levels, and rewards per pass up to from 24 to 30. Where's the 6? I'm sorry, there are 36 levels, but there's 30 rewards? I'm extremely confused. But I guess we'll figure that one out later. It's still 400 crystals. Interesting. I would actually be okay with them changing it to 500, to be honest. I mean, we did have daily logins and so on. Progression through the event. And if you saw, so they brought something back. I don't know if anybody saw that on the video, but they showed us, maybe I can actually, let me see if I go here, right? And I go, yeah, there it is. Okay. So let's stop here and let's go into here. So with this seems to be, I don't know if he's going to pass with the mouse on top. Let's see if he goes there. Eventful avatar chest. Okay, that's not it. No, but they showed one of the chests being free. That's the sprays. So instead of having like the sprays, the avatars, the frames, the skins spread out through the event pass, instead you have chests. So it's gonna be a bit more RNG, but you might be lucky and like get to level 10 or some shit and immediately get that skin that you really wanted. That's actually alright. And it does feel cool to, to open those chests and just see you guys getting that stuff instead of just like, hey, here, you got level 10, here's a skin. That's actually very interesting. I don't know which one is this chest of the skins, though. It also makes it easier for them not to have... Like, they can just use this exact model every single time. And all they need to do is change the skins, the avatars, and the sprays inside of the chest of each patch. Because they didn't mention this is... related to this event pass. So that's actually cool. I would also love to see them actually buffing, in this case, the price for buying levels with gold. Because, I mean, I know we got to come up with clever ways to make people spend money, but, early AEP levels will be slightly easier to progress than later levels. The goal of this change is to keep a similar amount to grind with levels that feel more equivalent to their rewards. Okay, so this, I'm sorry to say, but this sentence doesn't make any sense. Because if you're putting everything inside a chest that are in RNG, I might open the chest and get the best reward out of the entire battle pass in the first 5 levels. So how do you explain that the higher levels will feel harder because of their value? That sentence just doesn't make any sense. Sorry. Eventful chest. Instead of having cosmetics in a specific order, we're introducing eventful chests of each cosmetic type. These chests will contain... Okay, so that's what I said. Eventful skins contain 4 new skins, 2 versions with 2 recolor schemes as you come accustomed to. All the new EP avatars, new EP sprays, new EP loading screens, and loading frames. I'm going to be extremely honest. This seems like a pretty cool idea, but this is going to have issues, for sure. This change makes the way you earn new content in Paladins consistent. No. Consistent would be the same thing over... imagine the skins being exactly when you were thinking they're going to be. The only thing is the map of the event pass is going to be more consistent. The content itself is not going to be more consistent because I might get the best skin straight away. I might get the worst skin straight away. Alright, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Helps us manage to add content in the future as well as allow more flexibility in how our event pass rewards players. Yeah. Update rewards offerings. So they emptied up from 50 to 100. Gold is 160,000 now. Boosters have been brought from packs of 3 to 5, and additional chest new levels. Okay. Daily login is getting a 50% reduction. Great. So how much were you doing a month? I don't even know. Is it like 200 or something a month? It's like 15.35 each week, so that would be 50 versus 4 at least. Like, imagining there's 4 weeks in a month. 200, so what? We're gonna get 100 crystals plus 100 on battle pass, and how much was it on the trials? I don't think they haven't the patch notes haven't mentioned that yet. Daily login, item store. So wait, I already read the trials. Hold up. Yeah, it's here. But is there any mention to how many crystals we're gonna get? Trials will now contain 175. So 100 in the daily logins, 175 in the trials, 100 in the battle pass. That is not enough to buy the battle pass, but at least it gives you sort of a big portion of that money back. So it's good, I guess. It's not bad. And you get all the skins from the battle pass and so on. So I wouldn't be complaining too much. I mean, you have to pay, like, if you grind everything out correctly, you'll have to spend, technically speaking, 25 crystals a patch to get all the skins, avatar sprays, gold, and even boosters and so on from that. And including other rewards on trials and so on. So you don't really have to be really upset about this change. I'm actually okay with this. Now, I'm going to be honest. Which is what I was talking about. The item store. They added new items. I hated the red item. I'm just gonna call it right now. It is literally aggression with a fucking mask on it. And I literally hate anything that has damage boosts. Because it feels way harder to balance. It's gonna be broken for some characters, for sure. Like, I'm just imagining Cashpin going snowball right? They didn't mention anything about ignoring anti-heal with kill to heal, so I imagine they removed that from it, so that's good. But I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this too much, that item. At least one thing. I think we should still be able to purchase 5 items. If you're separating resilience into 2 separate items, defense items of Haven being separated into 2 items, one for weapon attacks and another one for abilities. And if you're also putting Old Veteran, kill to heal now heals you and other people, so you're gonna have to figure out you and your teammates if they want to be the ones buying it. And hopefully it stacks with no diminishing returns. Which means if 5 people buy it, that means I could be healed for 1,000 at just level 1. So imagine level 3, if every single person assists a fucking kill. That's gonna be fucking great. But they separated some items. We should be able to get 5 items. That's just gonna be honest. Because, like, especially because people will be looking too much into buy the one that gives you extra credits. Honestly, I don't think it's that valuable. Yes, it is valuable to you to speed up the process, but considering the fact that the strongest item in the store used to be Cauterize, and you wanted to get that as fast as possible, I don't think it's worth it. Might as well just play safe, get your credits. There's the other stuff that allows you to get a lot of credits, like Octavia's passive and so on. Especially she's stronger now. So that would be, that would be enough. So yeah, I think 5 items, because, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be a tank. I'm gonna get, like, Rejuvenate. I'm gonna get probably Veteran for extra HP. Then I'm gonna get the new 2 Havens. Then I need 2 Resiliences. Then I need fucking kill to heal, or maybe the Old Veteran because my healer is shit. Yeah, we're gonna need 5 items. Harris, please. That's all I'm gonna ask. 1 per each of the item types. Oh yeah, they're saying they increased 1 item per each category. They didn't lock it back up to you can only buy 1 of each category. That would be shit. Haven is split into 2 damage reduction items. 1 reduces the damage you take from in-hand weapons. The other one reduces the damage you take from abilities. I'm gonna be straight up honest. So characters like, for example, like Leon, this is gonna be super fucking confusing. Although I'm gonna be assuming this one probably will be better for Leon. The part of the reason why they ended up joining Haven together was for people not to have to buy 2 items every single time. Also because newbies wouldn't understand how it works. And sorry about that, that was my phone. Also, newbies wouldn't know how they work sometimes, and many of the times they wouldn't work properly. So separating these 2 again, let's hope this is not going to be some issue. Because, I mean, what's considered the weapon for Bomb King? Or Moji? They better classify both the throwing the bomb and detonating the bomb as main weapon. And for Moji, both the left click and the right click as main weapons. Because stuff like that, like even, for example, you got Caspian, right? Left click and right click, they better be classified as weapon attacks. How about, for example, some of the abilities that actually are considered hand attacks? Like, for example, Leon applies Cauterize with her right click, her dash, her Q. The only thing that does not apply Cauterize with her weapon is fucking the fucking ultimate. And here's the thing, half of her abilities do not even consume ammo. So it doesn't even make sense it is considered a weapon attack. But it still applies Cauterize and Wrecker. So how is this gonna work? I'm gonna lose my fucking mind with this one. I'm for sure. Alright, Resilience is split into 2 crowd control items. I hate this. 100%. Gain 150 health shield for 5 seconds on elimination. So that's assists. Reduced effect. This is gonna be fucked up. So imagine that 5. This better not stack. Like if you already have a 150 shield, you better not have another one or refresh its duration. Cause like what the fuck, man? Like 5 versus this, we're looking at a potential 750. Wait, yeah, 750. 750 shield on top of somebody. If all 5 people assist that by just having level 1. This Hell Shield shouldn't happen. I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna be straight up honest. I don't like it. But I didn't notice one thing. Reduce the effectiveness of slows and knockups and knockbacks. Give me a second here. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling me, so I had to explain to them that I was recording. I hate the shields, gotta be honest. But they apparently made it so that one reduces the duration of crowd controls. Does not include slows, knockups, and knockbacks. Okay. I understand this. So the first item is reducing the effectiveness of slows, knockups, and knockbacks. If you didn't know this, Resilience does do that. Which is okay, I guess, because it is based on effectiveness. Like, for example, a root is not based on effectiveness, it's based on the duration of it. A slow, however, can be really strong, and you can reduce its effectiveness. So that's actually fantastic, because I think that's not how it was working, actually. Knockups and knockbacks were like that, like the effectiveness. But I think the slows were just like the duration of it. We had a conversation about this a while ago, but I'm not 100% sure. But it is going to be confusing. I'm going to be honest. This is going to be super confusing for new players. I think that they should just join them back together and just put an item just for the shield. Like on eliminations, you get a shield. On killing blows, you get a shield. That's it. I think that's the best way, because that would be almost like the kill to heal without actually being healed. Because that shield would either go away after a few seconds, or it could still be destroyed and have nothing to do with cauterize. I think that would be the best way to go about it, because you're gonna make new players confused as fuck. Like, what? What's CC? What? Like before they would just have resilience and that's it. They have to figure out it's CC, you know, it's crowd control, and they would figure it out and just work on it. But like now they have to, which one it is? Like, is it a fucking root, or do I buy the second item? People sometimes they don't read. This might come as a shocker, but that's a reality. People don't fucking read. They don't bother. All right. One of the things that I've been learning a lot on Smite is that I'm learning a shit ton of information from just reading item descriptions, and it's amazing. And a lot of people don't do that. Not even in Paladins. I'm not even going to read that, because at this point, some of these sentences don't make sense. Gain 10 credits every 20 seconds, less 5 seconds. Wait, what? You start at 20 seconds. You get less 5 seconds. It is 3 levels, my bad. And you go all the way down to 5 seconds? Wait. No, the first one is 20, so the next one will be 15, and the last one would be 10. Okay, so every 10 seconds you gain 10 credits, plus credits on eliminations. And this item is going to be 150 fucking... Everybody's going to have to buy this shit because it is pretty good. But they're going to be fucked when they need the 4th item that they don't, because they just spent on this. I'm really confused. I don't know what's going to happen here. New item meditation, heal for additional... So old veteran is back, but weaker, whatever. That's fantastic, by the way. I love it. Offense, trigger send. Increase your damage dealt by 5 all the way to 25%. Wait, no. I keep confusing myself with cards. I'm sorry. We usually don't have a lot of changes on items, so I get confused. Sorry. It's 15%. If I already said anything wrong up until this moment, like by multiplying it by 5, I apologize. Unless I'm talking about eliminations. There's 5 teammates. You know. Still. Oh no, in that one it would be you have to kill 5 people for a massive shield. But the moment that everybody would, if you just like assist, like, you know, for those who don't know, if I'm playing Maeve and I use my ult and people die, that's called an assist. So you don't even need to do damage. You just get shielded and stack them up for like 5 seconds, but still, you know, it might save you. Increase your damage dealt by 5% up to 15%, sorry, for 5 seconds after getting elimination. it is very cheap. It's 200 credits. I fucking hate it. I hate this fucking item. I would literally delete this shit. Like, if you're already dealing with burst damage from certain characters, imagine whoever the fucker is that gets an elimination. This shit is an elimination. It's not a killing blow. Alright? Why are we working with eliminations? I'm sorry. Why are we making shit unnecessarily strong for no fucking reason? Oh, God. Like, I'm playing Grover, right? I'm playing Ferocity. And I fucking hit... Like, this is damage dealt, not your weapon damage dealt. This is damage dealt. Even abilities get buffed, right? You playing BK, doing a shitload of damage. You toss a stun bomb who happens to stun some people, and the 2 or 3 people die, you get instant damage boost up to 15%. Aggression in a fucking mask for 5 seconds, folks. You need like less than 2 seconds to kill a person. Okay, that's why I hate this item. And it's too cheap too. This item should be like 500 fucking credits on first level alone. Alright, 500, 750, and then like maybe 1,000 or some shit. Because like, this might not look like much, but you're literally just increasing the damage on people by just existing near people dying. That's it. Like, Oh, God. All right, 9 loadouts. That's fantastic. I think it was Infernal that was constantly talking about this. So, Infernal, you got your wish. But, hey, ain't nobody talking about it, that it was you. Fortunate. I'm not making fun of Infernal. I'm just saying that some of the stuff that did end up happening in Paladins, we'll just never know if it was the AOC suggestions or not, because oh well. Well, Beyond is coming back. Look at that. I did knew it. Both shims 1 and 2 are active within the LTM version, having both a unique store and card makes Beyond. Oh shit! They joined the card and the store together. Damn. Okay. Old school LTMs. Powered up types. Okay. Okay. Returning cards to the max. Okay. The balance that we just spoke. Yeah, arcane wording. How is the... Okay. I hear wording as just imagine that you could place a word down. With a cooldown, and you'd have like it had a duration so you can see invisible people, or if they try to flank us, that shit would be fire. Having words in Paladins, bro. God damn. Oh yeah, they buffed Death Hands, fantastic. They decreased the price of Guardian, so shields are gonna. Oh, holy shit. Okay, and now it affects all shields. God damn. All right. Including card shields. Great! So it means that this also increases the 150 shield by almost 90. Great. Alright. Life Rip got increased, but it's also stronger. Master Writing got a price reduction. I like it. Nimble got a price reduction. I like that. Rejuvenate got its price buffed? Nerfed? Fuck. Really? Veteran, also cheaper. But it also... Wait, it's cheaper and it increases more HP? What the fuck, man? And Record's cheaper as well. Great. Okay. Yeah, but that one I like it, because, you know, if we're gonna make shields stronger, at least do that. Starting amount, 500 crystal credits now. Increase range, you see targets from 15 to 30. So that's why they remove Eliminate. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Caspian, they reduced 1 ammo on the guy. He needs to shoot. He uses 2 bullets with his love weapon. No longer stuns with rogue tempo, and it does less damage. Fantastic. Storm of Blades, less damage. And the duration of it is also shorter. The talent also does less damage and requires more ammo to trigger, so still 2 shots from your pistol. And it's got some heft. They removed the range bonus. Oh, that sucks. And they updated the description to show value changes. Unfortunate. Kasumi. No longer grants cursed enemies a reveal on Kasumi. Ooh. Nice. And now you jump 500% they're in body and soul. Holy fuck. The fuck is that? Damage reduction from 75%. Okay, finally, because that was massive. It's still too strong, still. Increased size of pain indicators when hit by yokai doll. Okay, so this is like a first person for us if we're being hit. Okay. Increased body and soul duration. The card. Okay, makes sense. Removed 1 second bonus duration of body and soul. The talent. Okay. Got it. Con. Adjusted hitbox to be a small cylinder instead of a beam. My god, this man has received more changes to how his fucking ultimate targets an enemy than I fucking did videos of Smite. What the fuck, man? And they reduced his range. Alright. How about we reduce the range of applying the marks of Tyra, huh? How about that? What are we doing with that? Holy shit, the claws of Kogan appears. Nice! My claws Kog is back, boy! Now grants 25% bonus movement speed. Oh shit! Now we're on claws, we're gonna be moving faster too! My god, MBD and Pirate Dunk, they're both gonna be fucking loving this shit. And me. Talent. Okay, so I heard rumors they were gonna cut this in half. Apparently they didn't cut it in half. That's fantastic. So you need to do energy regeneration. Wait, they reduced the damage to trigger energy regeneration. So this means you're gonna get more energy. Because you only need to do 120 damage instead of 160. They buffed him! Oh yeah, because it was like 80, right? And went to 160 on this last random patch with the ray skins. Yeah, forget about it. Never mind. That's good, you know. That's good. Erlem does more damage. Great! And more range. Oh my god, let's buff Leon. Great. She still applies fucking cauterize at every single fucking ability except for the ultimate. Just saying. If you're ever thinking of changing that. Adjusted damage bonus from 8%, scaling per level for 20% at all levels. What? 20% at all levels? Then what's the point of even having the card at more than 1 point? It's just the ammo? Ammo penalty. So the card at 1 point takes away 10 ammo. And the more points you put in there, it takes less ammo. So it's always 20%. Okay, so it doesn't scale to an absurd amount, and you're forced to use a lot of points if you want to keep a lot of ammo. Okay, that's okay. Gaining soul armor is now unaffected by anti-heal. And they did it fucking again. We're playing with anti-heal. Dude, if anti-heal is such a bad thing, maybe you should just bring back the old cauterize, because it was so much better. Alright, people had to work for it, and not every single fucker in the entire game has it, even if they did just stayed in spawn, scratching their balls. Just saying. But okay. My god. They increased the damage from burst mode on 7. They increased the damage on the automatic mode. Oh yeah, people said that Paladins were going to die because of nerfing 7, so I bet they're happy. Automatic mode, effective range decreased. Oof. Automatic mode effective range max damage penalty increased from 50% to 70%. Mag damp effectiveness range increased from 10 to 25%. Fuck. Terror reduced pull strength from 4 to 3% per level and increased base pull strength bonus from 4 to 5%. Okay. Cooldown reduction increased. Oh yeah, so they buffed again the card that was should not be buffed. Okay. Removed the 100 damage penalty, removed 1 charge reduction penalty, and reduced 2-second cooldown buff. Wait, I need to take a look into this. I don't know what this means. Removed 30% cooldown reduction buff, increased range bonus from 25% to 30. Okay, that's the third talent. And Sky does less damage. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? And it stacks. Oh shit! You're gonna have 125% recharge rate for 4 fucking seconds if you hit all of the runes. Bro, holy shit! That's great, dude. I'm gonna be playing Terminus. Remove the additional Hunter's Mark charge. Let's go, baby. Fuck yeah. Oh shit! Wait, Vorgot changes? Ain't no way! Oh, they finally be buffing my champions. Oh shit. Yo, throwback at Metro. He's the one who started that meme. Damage overtime effect normalized across all hits to 100 damage. I don't think I like that. Increase medium attacks damage from 100 to 300. Okay, so total 300. Light to 200. And heavy to 600. So 400, 700, 1300 full combo. Shorten medium's attack post-fire delay from 0.75 to 0.6. I don't know how this is going to work, honestly, but I don't think I like the 100 damage, flat damage, because just so you understand, this means that if there's characters who can clean damage over time or ignore some of it, like with dashes or so on, it means I just hit for 100. I'm doing like these heavy hits, which are way slower than a Koga's SMG, and the only damage that it's instantly hit, it is 100 damage. So that's sort of what I'm talking about. Willow's Blast Flower adjusted damage bonus per shot from 80 to 100 and increased the max text from 3 to 4. Fuck, Blast Flower is going to be so much stronger. That's a talent in case you didn't notice. They removed the true healing effect from the Ying ultimate, but now they granted CC immunity upon activation. So that's actually cool. Like, imagine a Ceres ults and you hear a Ying on the enemy team, you just pop your ulti instantly and your teammates get saved. That's actually... I might actually look into that. Oh, we have the new frames. Look into the future. We know many players have been asking for a roadmap. Okay, so here's the frames until later this month when Wild will see the champ. Okay. So gold, plat, diamond. This diamond looks like silver almost. No, blue almost. Has the number in it finally. That's fantastic. And this is master and grandmaster. Okay, I like him. It's all right. They're not too bad. They're making them a bit more simple and it looks good. All right, well, there you have it, folks. PDS should be up next week. I'm going to be trying to live stream that and record it as much as possible so you guys can get some of the taste of what's to come in this patch. Let me know down in the comments below, what do you think of the patch? Do you think that it's the end of it, or the end of Paladins, or a good set of choices or changes? If not, then, well, it's unfortunate. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.